Okay, I think that's the problem. So the bitrate was low. Now it's hitting where it should be, and yeah, it's hitting where it should be, and now I'm going to try to stream. Wait, can I just switch it now? Does it work that way? If that's the case, that's crazy. And if that's the case, I'll just keep doing it that way every time. Okay. Um, how do I? Excuse me. Excuse me. The title and everything is wrong now. You know what? Forget it. I'll just change it after stream. Um, okay. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash again. It looks like everything's fine though. It says everything's good. That's what threw me off last time. I don't understand. I don't got it. I don't get it. Let's actually put his eyes a bit closer together. Yeah, this is that brush right there. I haven't used it in a minute, but it's working. It's working today. I mean, yeah, today it's been working. I love it. I love it. Completely forgot that I used it. But don't mind the title. I'll just change it off stream because I don't want it to find a reason to start lagging on me. So today I'm doing like some studies, like some practices and stuff. Some real life, some um like other artists, as you can see here. I mean, if you know these artists, you know them. If you don't, you don't. I'm gatekeeping. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. These artists are pretty well known, so it's not like anything super crazy. Anything super crazy. Okay, so we're gonna try to do a head here. It's like a 3/4 kind of to the side. Chin, no, jaw, come down. Chin, come up like this. Side of the head, like that. And neck, come over like this. Then shoulders. Then we'll come down. I'm trying to get that overall proportion. Like so, and out. Like so, getting that measurement. And then here, this is bad, pretty rough. I've been doing a lot of heads. Haven't been practicing much bodies today. So it's gonna be pretty rough. Let's come in, curve out, come in, curve out. And then right here, we'll do like shoulder, come out like right here. And we're gonna find this point, come in right there for the clavicle. Then from right here we'll come out for the traps. And we'll bring this leg, wait, let's bring it just a little bit. This one come in. This arm come in. Wait, huh? I mean, I guess if like we start adding a little skiing and stuff, it will do that. It's like I've realized, like when I try to do studies from like other artists and stuff. Wait, let me move this mouse cord. I mean, the mic cord is bugging me right now. But I've realized there's a lot of lines and things that they do. I just really don't understand like why that line is there. And once I start to see that a lot, I realize I gotta get in the booth, you know. I mean, I gotta get to the court. I gotta start practicing because something ain't right. Like, why did they put that line there? There has to be a reason. There has to be a reason. Okay. So do that, and I'll do elbow comes down to like right here, this elbow right here. And I'll do like arm, and I'll come out, and then I'll just do like a nice little slope right there. Same on this side. And I've also been trying to not zoom in so much, because that also has been messing me up. So I'm going to try to stay as far zoomed as I possibly can. And that's what ends up happening, like once you start using digital, because obviously in traditional you can't zoom in. Like you can, but you can't. Like, I mean, if you had like a magnifying glass or something, I guess. But what the heck is the point of doing that? But by being able to zoom in with digital so easily, I mean, obviously it depends on the program you use or the tablet you use. Because this iPad right here, I just gotta zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, right? And it kind of makes me want to go too far in. Because I can, you know? If I'm like, oh, what is that little line supposed to look like? Zoom in. Alright, so we'll do like a hand right here. Fingers right here. It's not the best, but I'm just trying to get the overall idea down of this pose. I think I got it. Yo, Titan, what's up, man? Oh, and Titan, I did see your question. You know, it's funny. As soon as I stopped the stream, it popped up because the stream was just lagging. Your question was, why do you believe the Earth is flat when a lot of Christians in the ancient times or something believed it was sphere? I believe the overall structure is sphere, but I believe the plane that we're on is flat. So like, because the firmament wraps around and it covers the waters from above and from below, we are on a plane like this, or this is what I believe. We're on a plane like this. It's not exactly like this, but it's just easier to draw. And we are here, and you know, the ice wall wrapping around. We are inside. It's not that high up, but like, you know, it's around. And the firmament is here, and there's actually like another part to it because it's like the waters that are being separated. That's what I believe it is. but the overall structure is definitely sphere. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be doing some, like I already said, I'm gonna be doing some heads also. And there's this head that I saw on Pinterest, like literally before stream. I would like to try it. She has a really protruding nose. And so it'll come down, getting that. Um, right here. What the? What the? I forgot to charge the pencil. Oh my gosh. Yo, I was so ready, bro. The tablet is fully charged. I was like, okay, everything is set up. But I forgot to charge the pencil. It just stopped working. I thought the program started lagging. But sadly, no. Medieval era. How do you believe? Wait, how do you know that? Well, let me move the chat, bro. Like down here, cause I'm breaking my neck just to look at it. Let's pop it out and let's bring it down here, so it's easier for me to see. Okay. Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. Extend. Yo, why is it doing this to me now? There you are. Okay. How do you know that the verse about four corners wasn't just figurative? How do I know? Well, it's pretty tricky because there are, like, especially in John and later on, like with Yahusha, there's a lot of metaphors that he used in figurative speech, right? But before that, there was some sprinkled here and there. Especially, I'm trying to think off the top of the head. I had one right when you said figurative, from the old, but I literally lost it while I kept talking. But most of, I'd say most of what was mentioned in the beginning is pretty straightforward, you know, with the light and the dark and the firmament and all. Well, that's what I believe anyway. Come on, how did I do that? Like, is there a way for me to plug? No, 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 no. We just gotta charge it. I was about to say, is there a way for me to connect the cord? Actually, I do have a tool for that, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to like make it blow up or something, you know? It sort of explode. It's going to like pop like. But yeah, this is a study I was doing with this one, and this one. Wait, and this one too was a study that I was doing of Yuto Sano, and this one was a study I was doing of Boichi. Boichi. Yeah, Boichi. The Dr. Stone guy. He's most known for that, but there's many other things. Some things I didn't even. Man, when I was looking up some art, I didn't even know. I didn't even expect. I was like, oh snap, for real. That's what okay. But I think the first thing obviously was Dr. Stone, and then I started seeing his One Piece stuff. I was like, oh snap a doodle doo. This guy is cooking. The pen gotta be on fire when he be drawing. He used a lot of blacks, but I really love the way that they both draw like faces. Excuse me. Oh, it was on a different page because I did some other like younger characters that Yuto Sano does. Excuse me. This one right here is really cool. I really liked how it turned out. This is a character from the Goku ga. I can never like remember the name from the top of my head, but I know it starts with Goku. um, it's one of the characters from that manga. Do not remember his name, but the design is just insane. You know, really cool. I love the scar, like the look of it. All right, I think that's enough. Obviously, it's not like full, but it's enough for me to continue now. All right, so her head comes back, and from that forehead, it goes up and down, right? From the bottom of the chin, it'll come here, and then from like right here, it'll come down into her neck, right? But it'll continue. Actually, yeah, no, no. Wait, yeah. It'll come down like right here with that space right there, and then this part right here will curve up. Let's add some more back there to the back of her head. This will curve up. This right here being like the center. Alright? Yeah, that's about like where the center is. Coming down to the jaw, and then her ear will come up, down like this. Right here, we'll split it in half so we can get like the area for the eye socket and the area for the cheekbones right here. So that's where the chin goes, and then the rest of the part of the neck will come down. Let me add a little. It's because her hair is throwing me off. I have to try to like see in like through it to try to find her skull. Just come down, something like this kind of, and then we'll go here. Halfway right here is like where that keystone is, what they call it. So we'll come down. Wait, are we on the thirds? Yeah, we're pretty thirds up. Okay, we'll come down, curve in, and her nose curves out, and then it'll come down like this, and we'll come down, get that third right there, and then her bottom lip, and then the top lip to the chin. But I want to push it a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like I gotta chop this. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. Why am I, like, why is this so off to me right now? Should I draw like the rest of the shoulder just so? It's like from like right here it'll come in. I just realized, is she like at the gym or something? Cause in the background, oh, she probably doing some Pilates or something. She probably doing some Pilates or something. All right. This curve. Okay. Okay. And let's erase. Not erase. Lower the opacity a bit. And then get that forehead. Come down. Curve here. Then we'll slope. And we'll go down. We'll come down. Go up. And here. And then right here we'll curve really thin lips. And then down chin here. Here, and then right here we'll add like that nostril coming back like there. And then this part right here, we can shade that bottom plane maybe. And then right here in this section we'll put her socket. I like to think of the entire eye, the shape like kind of like right here, but then her eye is like folded. So I'm gonna think of like a curve from like right here, and then curve down, and then flatten like right here, wrapping around the other side, getting the eyeball here, the fold for the lid, and then going up over here, and then the eyebrow coming down. And then we'll come up, add like this plane for the shadow underneath the chin, and then we'll do like something like this. Not too bad, not too bad. If I do say so myself. Let's give her some hair as well. I wasn't thinking of. I mean, yeah, we can do some hair as well. I did do hair on those ones over there, but I'm just thinking of like the simple things that I can learn to study right now. There was a face that I drew earlier, like right before stream. Like it was on a different canvas, so I can't show it to you right now. I might be able to do it later if I remember. But there was this face that I drew. I want to see if I can remember how to do it. I'm about to try it right after this. There's this face that I drew. When I tell you, it looks so nice. Like it was so. Hold on, let me try it actually. Give me a second. Let's come down. Let's go in a little bit more. I want to get like a softer transition because I've been remembering with guys, if you were to draw like a, like a little side plane for them, that brow protrudes a bit more, typically. So if I were coming down, I'd give them like more of a deep, like protruding brow, like right here, and then it'll come in with the keystone and then come back out the nose, and then we can get that mouth in there, right? But like with women, and I've noticed this with anime mostly, which is why I've been doing it lately. When you draw it, it curves a bit. It's like more of a nice, smoother curve. Obviously, guys could have that too, but it's like a nice stylized thing. Like I've noticed and I like to do, because of anime, like I said. So it's a lot cut and like you see, like this one's like a boom boom, this one's like a woo. Trying to do it with her as well. Let me bring this part in a bit. Let me actually bring this a little lower, a little bit closer to, yeah, and then do that, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, let me actually give her a little smile. In the reference, she's smiling. So we'll come up here, and then right here we'll add a little line right here. I don't have to add all that to make her look so old. Does she do look like a mom? Whatever that means. Like a actual mom. Not like these young little kids who are having kids now. Like an actual mom. And she looks like my aunt when she was younger. My not my blood aunt. I mean, you guys probably probably would be able to tell that. I shouldn't. I didn't even say that. My aunt through marriage. All right, we'll come up here and then we'll get that little nostril. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. But now I gotta do the other face that I was mentioning. She just loves to bark when I'm streaming, bro. It's not even funny. Alright, so that head, let me see if I can remember. It was like something like this, right? It was thin, and it was really long. Not really long, but the lady did have like a shorter face. Let's do like this, right? Well, let me make this bigger. This is just um off the dome, so I'm gonna try to see if I remember. Curves down. Right here was the, this space, so I can get that cheekbone. It came in, curved, came down, and it was a nice little slope like this. It wasn't too crazy with the cheekbones, and I tend to do that a lot. So that's what I noticed out the gate. And then her eyes, wait, her nose came down, and then it curved out like this, and came up like this. And hold up, let me think. Because this is like the hook part coming up, the nostrils like in here, this part is curving. So like this part underneath. So it's curving down. And I'm pretty sure I stylized it that way as well. And then the eye curved. It was like a curve. And then it came down like so. And on the other side, curve that as well. Come down. And there was like a nice little section underneath here. And the eye was like this. Bri, what's good, man? What's good? Yo, man, Bri, when I tell you, yesterday, bro, I had the heater on the whole time. And it just snuck up on me. Like the chill snuck up on me. I was like, oh shoot, I had to turn the heater on, bro. I had to turn it on. It was icy. Something kind of not exactly like this. Like I said, I don't remember like it completely, but I know her head was shaped this way and her nose was shaped this way. The eyes are the thing that are not feeling right to me right now. So I don't remember how her eyes looked, but I know her nose was similar to something like this. That's what, stuck out to me. No pun intended. Um, and she had like a nice little smile on her face. So I have to remember the section, the lips. Hold up, her eyebrows. They were like something like this, weren't they? Something like that, I think. But how you been though, bro? How's life and stuff, man? Anything interesting happened today? Let's bring this down a bit. Just getting like a nice little. And her hair was something like, I don't remember, bro. Let me even not try. But it was something similar to this. I think this eye might be a little too far out. Let's bring it in a little bit. But I'm pretty sure her head was something like this. Or her face was something like this. And then her neck came down. And hey, listen. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Just forget it. Alright, let's move this up. here. Yeah, it was interesting. Let's just say that. Alright, so would it come like this? Get that center, hit that jaw to be doing this thing. Right? And then we're gonna get that neck to come out. Get the traps to come out here. Just get the clavicle to do its thing. Let's get right here to get the sternocleidomastoid muscles. Let's have it curve out right there. Like that. And then let's curve this up. Hairline. Wait. Yeah. Brow. Yeah. Brow, nose, chin. Let's get this right there. But remember that this is like looking up. So I'm trying to curve those lines to allude to it already, you know? I saw a little cheat sheet by Iona, and that's what he does, you know? I remember when the head goes back, the ears go down. Right, so now let's do a nice little thing like this. And then the thing about Boichi, the eyes are like so interesting. You know, they are so interesting. They're like pretty far apart, and like I can't explain it. I can't explain it, bro. But they stand out definitely on the face. Come in, so, and we'll come up with the tip of the nose, come down, getting the base plane right there. We'll get the nose to do its thing. And eyebrows. Boichi has really cool eyebrow designs for the male characters. Female characters are pretty standard. From the things that I've seen, they're pretty standard. The male characters are really cool. See, that's the thing. I understand. Like, typically, and I found it, I didn't learn it, but I heard from a guy named, what's his name? What's his name? Mark Burnett. Yeah, he's a YouTuber. He said something, like, he draws female characters, pretty similar because when he's drawing them, he's typically just looking at making them like look cute, right? And there's not much you can do to make a character still look cute, right? So big eyes, smaller nose, you know. But me, I'm going the opposite, right? Obviously, I can still draw like cuter characters, but I want to find a way, right, to kind of like brainwash everybody into thinking, you know, maybe this one right here is your you know, or hold up, or something like hold up, or something like hold up. No, that's too big of a chin. I mean, we could. Nah, we ain't gonna do all that with the chin. Let's give it a pretty small one. Or something like. I'm telling you, Titans would be the first one brainwash, bro. I'm telling you, Titans would be like, hold on, let me draw the face first before I say what Titan's gonna say. back. I get the eye line. I like to draw the nose. Yeah, let me draw the nose first. Alright, so we're gonna start here. Remember that halfway point is usually where that keystone goes. And we're gonna go. You see that? It's just a flick of the wrist. Just just see where it goes. You know what I mean? That's too much. That's too much. Yeah, that's about right. This might be a little too much. Yeah, that's a little much. Let's do let's do nah, not like that either. Let's do like no. It's really tricky, you know? It's tricky. Like just off the dome, trying to think of like something interesting that I never did before. I mean, it doesn't have to be something I never did before. It doesn't have to be something I never did before. I don't know, bro. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Hmm. I don't know, bro. I give up. I give up. I give up, bro. Cause I don't know. We'll come back to it once I've gotten some more little stuff down. Once I got some stuff down. Oh crap. Uh, All right, let's see. From right here, I'll curve and curve like this, and I'll actually make the head a little bit closer together. Let's get the mouth to do its thing, and then we'll get right here the chin. Excuse me, and then get the bottom lip. Not too crazy, not too crazy. Ow. We'll just have like a sheet of some poses, some faces. Bro, have you been watching that new isekai? The assassin one? Yeah, it's assassin. It has a really long title, bro. It has a really long title, you know. It says my assassin skill has surpassed some the hero something like bro something like, you know. Hmm. I realized once I've like warmed up, like drawing like certain things is just like a breeze, you know. Not a breeze, but it's like I break past the need to do like a whole bunch of these. Like for example, let's say I draw a head, right? I draw a circle. I get ready to do the loomis. So I already know where it's going, you know, or sphere, and then I follow the line, and then I get the bottom plane, and then I find the right here the cheekbone. So then I come in, get that socket, come down for the cheekbone. First, wait, I gotta measure out the even thirds, so then I can get the cheekbone in to then draw the head, you know. And all these steps, and then you know you get that, and then you get the curve, right? But like once I've like warmed up, I don't even really need to do all of this. I can just get like a nice little curve and already start to like see where I want these things to go, you know, and I choose what lines that I want. And that's why, like, I understand why people say warm up before, you know, because it's so much easier to start drawing once you like got like a little warm up in, you know. I get it now. All those people that have been telling me the warm up before, I understand you. You make so much sense to me now. Yeah, but yeah, bro. Have you seen it, or have you been watching it? And if so, what do you think about it? Let's come down here. Let's get that part right there, and we're gonna get the section for the eyes, and then we'll do an ear. Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, okay. That's fine. It's fine. It is. It was just a thing that I just saw. It's new. It just came out, and I've been watching. I was like, you know what? Hey, another isekai, because you know isekai is my favorite genre of anime. So once I saw a new isekai was out, I had to check it out. You know. Let's get the nose, nostril. Wait. Think. Let's adjust this a bit. Like after studying like some Boichi and some Sano, I have a good, better understanding of the eyes, like where to put them, because I know that the socket, like if I were to draw like a, let's draw like a nice little simple head. Wait, let's do the brow. Yeah, there's simple thirds here, you know, and let's draw a neck. I've been trying to draw necks more now, you know, just so it makes it easier for me to connect it, right? So when drawing the eyes, I know that they go here in this section, right? But I know I had to split this in half because the cheekbones go here. So if you draw like a skull, let's draw like a nice little quick skull here, right? Right here is the brow and the hairline and the nose line, right? And the chin. This is a really big skull, right? When you split this part here, what you realize is right here is the cheekbone. This bone right here, and it comes back. So when drawing, you'll come in, get that brow curve, get the cheekbone, and then you'll come down. The thirds, like if you were to split the from the bottom of the nose to the chin in thirds, you get the first set of like, I mean, the in between of the teeth. So this is like the first set of the teeth, and then the bottom part, and then you get your chin to do its thing, and it actually curves back like to here or so, and then there's like a shape right here. I have to do more skull studies now that I've noticed it, because there's some things that I don't know what I'm doing. So right here, and then obviously you'll get this section for the keystone, and it'll come out for the nose. And the nose will go down, and then you'll get your nose, right? But this part right here is the cheekbones. The skull socket, the eye sockets, are like right here, right? And when I've been drawing the head, I've been only thinking, well, how do I make big eyes? Because I only have this section, right? But when I look at their stuff, when I've been studying their stuff, what I've noticed is, yeah, they still have like this. Wait, let's use red. They still have like the separation, right? Cheekbone right here, and obviously this is the nose, right? And then the teeth. Obviously the mouth is slightly open, but you know, right? It still has this, but, and I don't have the drawing here because it was a different drawing that I studied. It was like a kid character. I did the same thing, and what I could do is I could put the whole eye in this section and raise the eyebrows, because this is still the brow line. This is still the brow line, but I can raise the eyebrows. So let's use black again. So let's draw an eye. Let's do something like this. Alright, some really big eyes right there. Not too good. They're not really that good. Right? But bigger eyes, and then I can put the eyebrows higher, or I can even keep them there and just have them a bit like, you know, down for like a little frowny little thing, right? But with that character that I did, I put the eyebrows higher. Let's put some ears here. I should have drew more of the side of the face. I didn't do that. Let's do this. Right, and then we can get the irises here, pupil, and then we'll get like the little folds, the eyelid and the top lid and the bottom lid, and then you can get like a nice little nose, and then you can get like a nice mouth. Right, it's not perfect, but I've realized, or I've noticed, like from looking at their work, that I can still create like pretty big eyes in that, in like a normal, more normal proportion character. Because this one right here is a more shorter face, because I can still do that as well. And I was working on that, or I was thinking about that last night, how I can create the changes. Like, let's say I were to draw a head, right, like this. I can put the hairline, like, I mean, I can make the hairline like go where it is, right, and then the nose go down here, right, and right here being the brow line, right, like this, which is like a typical 3/4 thing, right? But what I can also do is bring that nose even lower, right? So giving them a really longer nose, you know, than it already is because of these proportions. So making the nose area be the biggest area. And by doing that, I can give them even bigger eyes. And this is what they do at Disney. They expand this area a lot more so they can put bigger eyes, because I still have the cheekbone area, right? But I can make the eyes a lot bigger because I have all the room to do so. Let's do like, this is a 3/4, so let's do like a, let's make the eye touching it. Something like that. we'll do like a nice little simple thing down here for the nose. Or yeah, why don't we just do like a nice little line here? We don't need to draw anything else. And then we'll come down here with the lips. We can give her like some bigger lips as well. And then I can actually start fleshing out the skull a bit. Make sure we make it a little smoother, rounder forms. And yeah, let's give her some big ears, why not? Just give her like a nice hairdo. Wait, what am I doing? Where the heck is this part? Because I know I wanted the hair to do like some shape like this. I can get that neck. Let's give her some eyebrows. I don't know what I'm gonna do with hair yet. Wait a second. Where? Oh, I hate that. Wait, I could just hold up, bro. You know, I don't want to do it now because I don't want to glitch anything out. You know. But yeah, something like this. I can do better with the hair, but let me just leave it the way it is for now. Okay, we'll leave it. But I think it turned out pretty cool. Really big eyes. Really big eyes, big lips. Smaller nose there. But we can do even bigger lips, big nose, small eyes, you know? Like I was watching, excuse me. I was watching U20 Blue Lock. I rewatched it, right? And I was watching and I saw what's his name? I don't know his name. One of the defenders of the U20 team who has the little. He's gonna crash on me. Please don't crash on me. All right, good. He has the little dot eyes like that, and I was like, huh, can I make that work? Right. So I've been playing around with drawing characters with um stuff like that. Ow, ow. I've been playing around with it. All right, let's draw another pose. Let's do head right here. You know, we can do a nice curve here. Wait. See, that's the thing about this brush. It's good, but sometimes it's a little too big. And I can make it small. It's just, I don't know. Because right here is pretty good for now. But tomorrow or after I start the next drawing, this might be a little too small. And then I use a bigger one and I'm like, oh, it's too big. And then we go through the cycle. Make sure to draw the neck. I have to always remember to draw the neck. Always remember to draw the neck. And we'll come in, getting that rib cage in. And then we'll get that hip area in, and then we'll come down like so. Just get that hip bone, both sides. Just to curve it down. And this one comes down like this. Just get that curve in there. And then this one you can get the traps to come. Wait, that's too much. We had a nice softer transition. That neck. I don't know, maybe your shoulders need to be a bit wider. I also have to remember the size of the shoulders. Come in, and then we'll attach that there. Come in, attach that here. Let's get that fold in there. We'll wrap this around, come down. And we'll get that there. And we'll curve that out. And then right here we'll get, wait. Right here we'll get the rib cage, the claw, and then right here we'll come down, getting the pecs. I think we can bring this down a little bit more. The neck is too thick. I don't like it. Let me redraw the head. Okay, let's see. I don't know, if I honestly just do like a nice little simple gestural thing like this, we might be able to get it to work. don't understand. Something is off to me. But it's good. We're practicing, you know. Hopefully by the end of the stream, I understand what it is and how to fix it. I might redraw this whole pose. Yeah, let's redraw the whole pose. Okay, so nice little, Wait, don't zoom in, remember. Stay zoomed out. The claw again. Come out. We don't have to go that far out. Just go in. Wait, just curve like that, and this part come in. No, I mean that part come down. I was gonna say nose for some reason. Why did I do that though? Why do I do that? Why? Let's see. I think that's more how it should be. And we get the claw, and we come down because of this fold right here, and we come down, and this part wraps around like this. Yeah, I think this is the way it should have been. Yeah, I think, yeah, this one right here is better than these two. Let me actually put this on top to see something. I think yeah, maybe just the idea of the proportion. What about this one? I mean, this one is closer. This is closer to what I wanted. But I guess I just didn't get the flow down. That could be it. The flow just wasn't right. And let's get the neck in there. And then the head. Remember that the head and the neck should be like the size of the rib cage, typically, in proportion. But the head is also like the size of like other like things. I can't remember. So like if you want like a average human, you could just remember those little things. Every time I draw a character, I'm just like, all right, wait, if I draw the head to the feet, half of that is going to be the bottom of the hips. Excuse me. And then we can get this in thirds and have the head, neck, rib cage, hips. And then we can do half of that from the hip bone. We can get the knee, and then by the bottom of these is where the the elbow, and then the wrist is the bottom of the line. And we get like a nice little person. And then you can just add whatever you want. Just go crazy, and you will still have a proportioned body. I mean, obviously, certain things will not be in proportion, like if you go super crazy, but just add more like this. It's funny because you know how back in the day, I don't know if people still say that, but like instead of like people are fat, they're big boned, right? I remember Tenten, right, the artist I told you guys about a while back. I was looking at some of his art studies, right? And then there was a what the heck am I doing? Oh yeah. There was a diagram of an extremely, like, I mean, the biggest person you'd ever see, right? And then it was like see-through, right? It was like an outline of the person, and he just showed the skeleton, and it was like, yeah, no matter how big you are, you got the same bones underneath. I was like, yo, now imagine all that being held up by the same bones that I got. Oh no, no, no. I don't think that will work out, That's what you guys will always think about. Like when you see really big people, just imagine like all that you have the same bones that person does. Now imagine just all that weight. Like I remember I saw a clip. This lady, she was at at the those extremely big people TV shows and everything, and it said 800 pounds, bro, 800, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't, and that's just straight fat. I was just like, oh nah, that couldn't work, bro. That could not work. That would be it. Like I would even want to move, bro. Oh, the pencil. I forgot. pencil. I would even move. I'd be like, yo, that's it for me, man. Like if I woke up and then I open my eyes and I just look at myself and I'm like, I just became 800 pounds like that. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm done. That's it for me, man. That's it for me. And that's the thing too. I'm like, I understand you like to eat. I understand, bro. But like those people that get that big, it's like they enjoy eating, obviously, because ain't no way you don't enjoy eating and you're that big, right? But like you enjoy it to the point where it starts causing problems. Oh no, bro. That's when you got an addiction, you know? Once it starts causing problems for you, that's when it becomes an addiction. Because everybody likes to eat, you know? But we understand, yo, there's times to eat, there's times not to. Yeah, I think this one is the best one. These are trash. Booty. I am telling you, she only barks when I'm streaming. She cannot not bark when I'm not streaming, bro. Gosh. All right, I'm back. Easy, easy. For nothing, bro. For nothing. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a new place to put this chat because it keeps disappearing under the thing. feel like I do too much with the traps sometimes. Hmm. Wait, let's bring it over here. Oh, this is a character that I have. I mentioned him before. His name is Mars. He has like some scars on his face, right? And I've been like literally for days now trying to, cause his face is covered, right? And I'm like, yo, I have to show his face. Like at some point in time, his face is going to be revealed, right? So I need to know what it looks like. And I was I was randomly like looking on cuz sometimes what I do is like when I'm like looking for inspiration, I'll go on like wiki to like different animes and stuff, different anime wikis, and I just stumbled upon Tokyo Revengers, right? And I saw that one guy, he has a mask on. He has like a doctor's mask type thing on, right? And it showed a picture of his face, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I don't remember seeing his face." He has like on his mouth, right? He has these scars, and they are like something kind of like this, like something kind of like. And I was like, "Oh snap!" Something like around like the edges of the mouth, like a crazy scar would be dope, right? And now I'm just like in my head, I'm just thinking of like different ways I can do that. I don't know how. Like, I just thought about that now because um, I'm drawing her mouth right now. I'm like, oh yeah, he has scars on his mouth. Like, how could I draw it? You know? So I'm like, what if I gave him like scars, like something kind of like this? But then I was like, no, maybe, um, maybe something. Okay, what if we had like something? I don't know. I don't know. I just know now I want him to have a scar, like on, like it's definitely supposed to be on the bottom part of his face, right? But I just don't know how I want the scar to look now. I've been racking my brain about this, and I still don't know. What's today? What's today's date? Is it 12? 11th? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I like her eyes. Does that even work? I'm trying to do like a foreshorten thing. I feel like the hand has to be like up a little bit. Nope. Sorry. Um. Yeah. That's it for this. Took it further than I wanted to, but I really like the face. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like how it did the eyes, especially. Hmm. Excuse me. I feel like it's always fun to draw like some like this is a Pokemon. What is the name? What is the name? Charizard, I think. Charmander? Charmander? Charizard? What is Charmander? I heard Charmander before too. Listen, 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 listen. Before anybody starts saying anything, I just wasn't into Pokemon like that back in the day, you know? I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh guy, you know? But I know this is a Char something. Did I make that shoulder a little too big? Wait, maybe if I do it here. Nah. uh, nah. Wait. If I do that, this one. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me try that one. That'll be a cool pose. Wait, if I do that from the front, so this one would be at the bottom, this one would be at the top, and they're both fully extended. This one's above, this one, yeah, below. And this is like curving. It's like right here, right here. Should have like did like a different. She's charging a Kamehameha. I'm playing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my goodness, what is this? Let's do another chain. I have to learn how to do like interlocking chains like this because um what is her name? Damira? Duh something. One of my characters, she has earrings and they're chains. like these, and they interlock with each other. So I've been practicing doing that because of her. Wait, what the heck? Wait a second. Did I done goof? Yeah, because oh wait, this has to be erased. This goes in.
Well done.
Oh, that freaked me out. Appreciate the sub, Chalo. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I forgot, bro. Oh my gosh, that spooked me. Appreciate the sub though. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is where her nostrils go. And these are the chains. I have to make sure they stay in proportion though. Yeah, so this chain goes this way, and then this chain goes this way, and then this chain goes this way, and then this chain goes this way again. Okay, goodness.
Well done.
It did it again, but yeah, appreciate it again, Sheila. Cello. Appreciate it again. But yeah, that's the the thing that I made. That is Kureha. That's her name, right? I have too many names to remember. No. At least one showing. I don't know, bro. Forget it. Forget it. I don't even know why I drew this. I don't even know why I did this. We have a nice, ordinary, normal person, and this thing. Oh, you know what? Perfect. Let's, like interacting drawings. What if I have an idea? Okay, what if I did like her hand, like this? Hold up. How would that even look? It's this hand, right? Yeah. Like this. So that's like top plane. Yeah, top plane down, and then from this section like this, and then like this. Not bad, not bad, not the best, but not bad. And then we'll erase her chains, and then let's do. Okay, so they're gonna have to go this way. So she'll have a chain in between here, and then this chain going this way, and then this chain. Crap. Let's make it bigger. This chain going this way, and then this chain going this way. Wait, what? Yeah. There you go. There you go. Wait, I have to draw the rest of her face again. Okay, so her face goes like boom, and then this is a nostril. Chain goes, and then this part comes up, goes over, and then this part will go. Yeah, this part is not. Yeah, but just do like a normal little thing like this. This part will go over that part. Oh my goodness, bro. The weirdest thing I've ever drawn? Probably not. Probably not. I feel like this one is not making sense. Just a little bit. There you go. But yeah, I like how the chains turned out. At least. Excuse me. Yeah, I like how these turned out at least. Because I feel like they look like chains. Obviously I could like render them a little bit better. Especially getting those darks, those occlusion shadows in there. I mean, like those places where light won't hit. Oh, she also has a nose ring as well, like this. Um, the other girl I was talking about, the one who has the chain earrings, she has a chain nose ring as well. Not like this craziness. It's just one like chain. Let me see if I can find a picture of her to show you guys real fast. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, right here. Demira. Demira is her name. Alright, so this is her. How can I show you? How can I show you? How can I show you? What? Um. There she is. Can you see? Can you see her? Oh my. I'm gonna have to fix this. There she is. There she is. She's right there. Even though the stuff is covering her, there she is. Yeah, she's really cool. She wields a cultist. Is that what it's called? Those old pirate um blades. Oh, and also wait, let me show you the gif that I made. This is the thing I made. This is Kure Ha. I'm pretty sure that's her name. Hopefully it is. There she is. And that's the subscribe gif. And that's Alchemini's hand, by the way. That's why it has so many rings on it. I wanted to keep it like some like a chibi style. I think I conveyed that. Wait, I have to remember the tailbone. It's so interesting when people draw characters who like, and Yuto Yuto Sano is the only one that I've really noticed it because obviously I've been studying his work. But when his characters don't have earrings in, they have like the hole, which is so interesting. So fascinating. I was thinking, and I mentioned her before. Oh, I can show her now. Let me show her the Egyptian girl of mine. I mean, she's dressed in her sailor fit, um but she's and like she's inspired. I mean, she is from my Egyptian inspired place. Her, right? Hold up. Let me bring this all the way up to the top, just so I can zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. So her, right? And also, let's bring it down. And also, she is, she's not from there, but she found her there, right? And like I said, she's a pirate captain. I mean, they're all pirates. She's the captain of the crew. She found her when she was there and took her in, and now she's um her her vice captain. Be those like I just want some more like maybe some like tribal markings or something. I don't know because she was there when she was young, so I guess it doesn't make sense for her to fully know too much about her roots. You know, so it could make sense if I don't add too much stuff. That could make sense. If I leave her quite bare. Some sirens out there. It's so quiet out there. A little too quiet. Wait, take that back. Take it back. I take that back. I hate like every single time like in a movie or something, they say it's a little too quiet. That's when some when Jason show up. So I gotta chill out. I gotta chill. Wait, I have two things on. Yo, I was watching like I never watched the movie. It was a short, right? But this guy, he walks in on his wife, um, and his friend. I think she was cheating on him, right? He was away or something, right? So he came home, and they were asleep, right? And he just sat there and watched them. And then she woke up and she was and then started panicking and obviously excusing. Oh crap! And then giving excuses, right? And I was sitting there in my mind, and I'm like, yo, I couldn't, bro. I couldn't do it, bro. Yeah, bro. He just sat there, like they were both asleep, and he just sat there and watched them sleeping, and then they woke up, and then he just sat there. And he had like flowers and everything too. Like he was getting ready because he just got home from a trip, or whatever. And he was like, he was just sitting. I feel like he was just gathering what he was gonna say. But honestly, bro, nah. For me, oh no, no, no. I wouldn't have like even woke him up or nothing, right? If they're like heavy sleepers too, oh, I'm packing. I'm doing all I gotta do. You know what I mean? Even if it's my house, I'm packing. I'm gonna come back later. After I get a police escort to escort her out my house. But, but I'm calm, bro. I'm just like, wow, okay, right? I'm gonna get like a night bag, and I'm gonna get my valuables too, just in case she wants to go crazy and then start breaking things, right? Because she got caught, right? I'm just gonna pack my valuables, pack a little like night bag. I'm gonna go take like a night or three in like a little hotel or something. Or if I have family that lives nearby, I'm gonna stay with some family for some nights. And I'm be like, yeah, wow. And that's it. Like I'm not fighting nobody. I'm not like I'm not arguing. Cause what am I arguing for? At the end of the day, whatever you say doesn't matter. Well, you didn't give me enough. I don't care. You didn't. No, I don't care. Nothing matters. None of that matters. So I'm sitting there. I'm just like, I'm going to gather my things and I'm leaving. If I catch in the act and they're still awake, I'm going to go in, step back. Then I'm going to crack the door again. Just, double take just to make sure I saw what I saw, right? Just make sure that's my girl and my wife, right? I'm like, yep, that's her. I don't even care who that guy is. Okay. And then I'm gonna pull out my phone. As you can see, I'm not like I'm gonna record it, not in the sense of like I'm not gonna post it nowhere. This is just for evidence for like the police, just in case something happens. I'm be like, as you can see, I'm gonna do a voiceover. Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna do a voiceover. I'm be like, all right, this is me right here. I'm gonna do like a little peace sign and everything, and I'm gonna be like, yep, that's my wife over there. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. If it's still on, I'm fine. Okay, it's still streaming. All right, good, good. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah. As you can see in the back, that's my wife right there. I don't know who that guy is, but yeah, she's cheating on me. I'm leaving, as you can see. You see, this is me. This is myself. I'm walking outside. I'm getting in the car. I am now in the car. Okay. I am now starting my car. I am now driving away. I have to, bro. I have to be calm. No matter how angry you are in that situation, you have to get away, right? Because if you don't, you might end up fighting somebody. You might end up hitting something. You might end up hurting yourself on accident, like hitting a wall, breaking your hand, doing something stupid, right? I remember I saw a clip of this guy. He was on the side of the road, bro. Cops came and everything, and he was like, he was drunk, bro. He was sitting, and he was crying, bro. And he said, "Yo, my wife just cheated on me." And he was just sitting there on the side of the road, bro. Like, he could have got hit by, like, you know, and he was just sitting there. And I'm like, yo, like, he could have ruined everything. I don't know. I didn't look into it even more to see, like, if, if anything happened, but that is just crazy. This is why you have to get away. You have to take your time away, right? Call off for work, do what you got to do, just sit there, process the information, and then think about what you got to do. If you have kids, it's even worse. It's even worse if you have kids. If you don't, it still sucks, but hey, you're in a better situation. Because in that case too, I would want my kids, right? I'll have the evidence to be like, yeah, so you're cheating on me. I am the breadwinner, so I'm the best capable of taking care of the children. Da da da. This is why I want, all these things. I'm gonna have everything. You know what? I might even do. Listen. If I sneak in and she don't see me, bro. Listen, if I have kids, you see, I'm thinking about this right now. If I have kids, and I walk in and she didn't see me, I'm gonna walk out, right? Once again, let's say I was on a trip or something. I'm gonna take some more time off, come back, right? I'm telling you, I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be on some. What's his name? What is his name from Classroom with Elite? I'm gonna be on my Aokiji. Wait, what is his name? Is it Iona Koji? I'm gonna be on my Iona Koji. What? I'm just gonna be sitting there. Right? I'm gonna know everything, bro. I'm gonna be prepping. I'm gonna get my lawyers. I'm gonna get everything. But yeah, she cheated on me. Everything. Here's the footage and everything. Yeah, you guys need anything else? What do you want? Well, I want custody of my kids. Oh, so you're already done? Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with all this. Yeah. I'm gonna walk in the door. She'll be like, "Oh," trying to hug and kiss me. I'm like, "Oh no, I'm just tired. Step off me. Step off me. I'm just tired from the trip. I don't want to. What? I'm gonna be and then once I have everything together, I'm gonna sit across the table, and then I'm gonna put the divorce papers right there. I'm gonna slide it over, like on some. And she could be like, what is this? Right? I'm gonna make sure the kids are away. Right? Maybe at my parents' house or something. I'm gonna slide the papers over, but. And then she'd be like, what's that? And I'm gonna slide my phone over with the video. And I'm like, yeah, that's about it. And then I'm gonna up and leave. What? But that's if I have kids. If I don't have kids, I'm done. I'm just leaving. I'm just walking out. Yep. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I honestly do not understand why people keep trying to fight when they're caught. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you this right now. I really try to it's AI? What's AI?